Hello, everyone. Okay, today we're going to walk through how to look through, navigate, read, decipher our weekly schedule. So, when you go into our classroom, it looks like this. This is kind of the home page that it brings you to. So, you're going to want to go to Classwork and click Classwork up at the top. Now, when you go in here, you will find kind of these miscellaneous items up at the top. That's things like the study guide for Tech Everlasting. That lasts over multiple weeks, so I left it up at the top. The syllabus goes over the whole year, and so does Zoom meeting expectations. So that doesn't really fall into a weekly category. So the first 3 days are right here. And then the week of 8/17 to 8/21, this is the schedule that we will be using. So when I click the schedule, it brings this up right here. Now, typically you want to view the whole thing because sometimes it has other things on here that you can't just view on the little drop down thing, but the only thing that is attached is the schedule. So when you click it right here, it will open up. It is a Google Slides presentation, and off of here, you will be able to access the Zoom link. So when you click that link, it brings this up, and that is how your student can get onto our Zoom presentation. Oh, look at all these people that are on here right now. That is wonderful. I'm just going to make this bigger so we can talk about this a little bit more. All right. So like I said, here is the link to the Zoom. And then over here is the schedule for the day. So on Mondays, our class meeting is only from 9 to 10. And then for the rest of the day, they have individual work time. So we have our Zoom expectations right here. We went over this the first day, but if they need a little reminder, they are written right here. And then their materials needed are just their agenda and their pencil because we're going over what we're doing for the week. So if they're wanting to write it into their agenda, what the assignment for the day is, and then the due dates, they can totally do that. I also told them this morning when we went over this that if they want to print out these slides and just have these to reference, they can totally do that as well if they have a printer at home. So our assignments for Monday today were the Tuck Everlasting reading. So they were reading the prologue through chapter 4. So technically it was 5 chapters if we included the prologue as a chapter. And then they were completing the study guide questions. So the study guide questions were about 12 questions, and they were completing those on their Google Doc, and they were sharing that with me. Now, if you look over here, it has due dates that were corresponding with these assignments. So the due date for the Tuck Everlasting reading and the study guide questions are tomorrow because we are having a class discussion. So in our 9:15 to 10:30 block, we will look at that. When I click to the next slide, we're having our class discussion. Those questions need to be completed in order for them to participate. Then we have our math 4th grade year-end test, and that's due Friday. Now, all of our math is assigned on Monday. I'm going to go to the next slide. So now you can see it says Tuesday's Zoom link. Here is the date. Here's a different link to get to Tuesday. We have a different setup of our schedule and so on. So all of our math is assigned on Monday. It is due on Friday. And I do that because I know that everyone's schedule is a little bit different right now, and I want that to be kind of flexible for you. Now, I am going to be teaching math on the assignment day. So technically, when it is assigned, it's going to already be available to the student to complete. But when it is assigned, that will be the day that I am teaching that topic. So math topic 1-1, that is the day that it will be taught. And then they will be able to do their quick check questions in their practice page. And it is still due on Friday. So it's all assigned on Monday. It's all due on Friday. So if they need to work ahead or if they fall behind, they have days to kind of incorporate that in and soak that up. So Tuesday through Friday, all of our stuff will look the same. We have our class meeting from 8:30 to 9, our break. Right now, we're going to be really digging into the ELA when we kind of wick that down to a point to where we're going to have a little bit of extra time in that block, and we're not going to take as long. We kind of streamline it a little bit. We'll start to incorporate science and social studies. That'll be from 9:15 to 10:30. We'll take another little break. Then we'll break into our math groups. And then down here, I forgot to add it in. I'm going to do that in just a moment. I'm going to put in my ELD time, which is 12 to 12:30. And I have a small group that I will meet with then, but they have already been notified. So our materials that we need to bring on Tuesday is our completed Tuck Everlasting study guide. This is the section that you should have done. Our Tuck Everlasting book, so we can reference back if someone says, oh, let's look at page blah, blah, blah. A whiteboard, if you have it. We were supposed to receive those in our supply order, but we did not. So if you happen to have one or you wanted to run out and get one, one of the students this morning said that Five Below has them. I also know that Target has them, and I would imagine that Walmart would have them for a pretty reasonable price. I know that we gave you whiteboard markers, but no whiteboards, which was kind of silly, but you know, it is what it is. And then if you don't have a whiteboard marker to use for math, just pencil and scratch paper is totally fine. And then the assignments for today is math topic 1-1, the quick check questions, and the practice page. Now, since we did not have our practice books delivered yet, and we weren't able to get those out to you, I gave you the practice page on the it's just as a PDF. So students can either print that out or they can just copy it onto their sheet of paper. And then when they take their picture on the Google Doc and turn it into me, it should be labeled and clear which questions are which. But we'll go over that on that day. And then moving on, this is Wednesday. Same kind of breakdown since Tuesday through Friday. That's all the same schedule. So that is the same. The materials that they need to bring. In case we don't finish our study guide discussion, bring the study guide or have it up on your computer, at least able to access it. You need your book, whiteboard marker, pencil, paper, either one. And then the assignments are today is to do the next section. So chapters 5 through 8, complete the study guide questions we will discuss tomorrow, Thursday. And then math, the next one, 1-2, quick check questions and practice page. Moving on, same kind of deal. And then Friday. So this is all that we have to do Friday, the math, 1-4, quick check, practice page, 1-4. And it is due that same day. We do not have homework over the weekends because I know you guys like spending time with your families, as do I. So as a parent, I don't like homework over the weekends, so I don't assign homework over the weekends. So that should be a real quick overview of how to kind of navigate our schedule slides. Again, if you are not sure where to find it, I'm going to go all the way back. This is our homepage of our classroom. Your students are able to get here by going to the start page. If they have a Chromebook, they start here. This is kind of the page that it opens up to. If they do not have a Chromebook, you're able to go to the Central Unified website, go to Student. That menu will drop down at the top. They go to Student Account Access, and then they click the link 3-6 and it'll bring them here. Then they just go to classroom and it'll take them to our classroom, which is this one right here. Okay. All right. Hopefully that was helpful for everyone. And if you have any questions, just go ahead and message me or have your student email me. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye.